Lifetime ISAs are a great way to save up for either your first home or towards your retirement, as you get a 25% boost from the government. Now, there are two different versions, a cash lifetime ISA and a stocks and shares one, but just a handful of providers who offer them. Now, I'm going to give you our favourite accounts for each in 2025, but before I do, I'm going to quickly explain what a LISA is and how it works. So, a lifetime ISA is a type of savings account designed to help you save for your first home or retirement. You can pay in up to £4,000 a year, and the government will top this up by 25%. So, if you pay in the maximum amount in a year, you'll end up with an £1,000 bonus. This is on top of any interest you earn with a cash lifetime ISA or returns you make with a stocks and shares lifetime ISA. And as with an ISA, everything you earn is free from tax. You can open up a lifetime ISA if you're aged between 18 and under 40 and can keep paying into it until you are 50 years old. Most importantly, if you use the money for anything other than buying your first house under £450,000 or your retirement after the age of 60, you'll be hit with a 25% charge, so you'll actually lose money. We've got more information on lifetime ISAs in our full guide over on becleverwithyourcash.com and on YouTube. Now, let's look at our top lifetime ISAs. First, the cash options. So, a cash lifetime ISA works just like a cash ISA. It's basically a savings account. You're saving cash and you'll earn a stated interest rate, which is usually variable. For most people, this is the best type of lifetime ISA if you're using it to buy your first home. As a side note, you can also sometimes earn interest on uninvested cash within a stocks and shares lifetime ISA, which I'll also go into in a bit. Now, our top cash lifetime ISA is the one from Moneybox. So it pays the highest rate of 4.7%, which includes a 1.15% bonus for 12 months. It's a variable rate, so it could change at any time, although the bonus will stay fixed for a year. It's fee free and you can open one with just £1. Now, Moneybox is an app which works with third party banks, so your money is covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme up to £85,000, as if it would be if it was held with a bank. If you've already got a cash lifetime ISA with another provider, you can transfer it to the Moneybox one, which is a good idea if you're currently earning a lower rate. However, remember this top rate is only paid for 12 months. After that, it drops to 3.55%, so you'll want to make a note of the date and keep an eye on other lifetime ISA providers in the run up to see if you can get a better rate. Other reasons we like this account is because the Moneybox app is really simple to use, and reviews on our sister site, Smart Money People, indicate it offers good customer service. It gets a score of 4.97 out of 5, so people seem to be really happy with it. Next, we've got Tembo's lifetime ISA that pays a slightly lower rate of 4.6%. It's a similar offering to Moneybox. It's free, you can open the account with £1, and your money is protected by the FSCS. Unlike the Moneybox option, the rate doesn't include a temporary bonus that drops after 12 months. However, Tembo's rate is still variable, so could change whenever it wants. It accepts lifetime ISA transfers and gets a score of 4.94 out of 5 on Smart Money People. Customers seem to really love the app, its design and the ease of use, and the rates that it's offering. Now, on to AJ Bell, which has a slightly different option. So you can get a cash lifetime ISA via its Dodl app that pays 4.58% interest. But the account is technically a stocks and shares lifetime ISA, and your cash that earns this rate is simply uninvested. So you will open the stocks and shares lifetime ISA, and if you don't want to make any decisions about where to invest your money, which you don't have to, it will be held in cash and earn the 4.58%. You can do this for free, but if you do decide to invest, you'll be charged 0.15% of the value of investments per year at a minimum of £1 a month. Now, Dodl accepts other lifetime ISA transfers, and your money is protected by the FSCS. You'll need to pay in at least £100 to get started or set up a £25 a month direct debit. Now, if we look at the reviews on Smart Money People, it gets a 4.97 score out of 5, and people say it's a great app that's easy to use and good for beginners. And if you're interested in investing in the near or distant future, you'll have other options to explore with reasonable fees. Our final two cash lifetime ISAs are Paragon Bank and Bath Building Society that pay 3.51% and 3.34% respectively. Both of these are more traditional savings providers, which might be more appealing to some people. However, as long as you get FSCS protection from your provider, they're safe to open accounts with, and some of the less established firms we've mentioned can offer a better user experience and customer service. So, Paragon accepts transfers of existing cash lifetime ISAs, whereas Bath doesn't. However, if you live in Bath, there are two branches which might suit those who are local and prefer face to face banking. But the rates are significantly lower, so you'll be earning almost £50 less with these providers in a year on the full £4,000 lifetime ISA allowance. Now, on to stocks and shares lifetime ISAs. So, with these, you are investing your money. So, there's the risk of the value of your investment falling, as there is with any investment. While the general rule is that markets bounce back over time and your investments usually recover, there's no guarantee. A lifetime ISA is designed to be a long-term savings account anyway, but with investing, you should be able to keep your money locked up for at least 5 years to give yourself the best chance of it growing. So broadly, this type of lifetime ISA is better suited to those using it for retirement than buying a home. However, saying that, you might be better off paying more money into your workplace pension rather than a lifetime ISA. Now, unlike when we compare savings providers, we can't base our top investment platforms on the returns they promise because they don't do this and because they can't. You never know what returns you'll get, and even looking at past performance doesn't guarantee what will happen to your money in the future. So instead, we have looked at other factors, including the fees the platforms charge to give you our favourites. Remember, though, that you'll have extra charges on top depending on the investments that you select. So, our first pick is AJ Bell's app, Dodl. Bit of a mouthful. We like this one because it's low 0.15% fees on your investments, plus it's easy to use for beginners. You'll be able to invest in 7 ready-made portfolios, which are good if you're new to investing and aren't sure how to start. These charge 0.31%, or you can build your own portfolio with the funds and shares that you want. You're slightly more limited in your investment choice with Dodl than other providers, say AJ Bell's own platform, but it's a low cost and simplified option and a good place to begin. Plus, as I mentioned before, you get a top rate of 4.58% on uninvested cash in your lifetime ISA, and it gets really good reviews online. So with that in mind, it's worth considering. Next, AJ Bell's own platform also offers a decent stocks and shares lifetime ISA. Now with this one, there are slightly higher fees, including a 0.25% platform fee and fund fees between 0.03% and 0.78% and trading fees of £5. So it's a bit more expensive to use and has a bit more of a complicated pricing system, but you get a good range of investment options, and AJ Bell does get good reviews online, scoring 4.67 out of 5 on Smart Money People. So, not as good as its Dodl platform, but not bad either. You'll also earn 2.07% on uninvested cash up to £10,000. Hargreaves Landsdown is also a good option as it offers plenty of investment choice and is a well-established investment company. For a platform fee of 0.25%, you can pick between ready-made portfolios and DIY ones where you make your own. Don't forget though, the selected fund fees will also be on top of this. Tembo is another one worth mentioning. They've got slightly higher platform fees of 0.35%. However, Tembo is still among the cheapest providers, and you can start investing with just £1. However, you're pretty limited with your investment choices. So there's actually just one ready-made portfolio on offer, the BlackRock MyMap 5 Select ESG fund, which also charges its own fees of 0.17%. For the full list of the best lifetime ISAs, see our tables at becleverwithyourcash.com/ISAs. And that's it. Thanks so much for joining us. Check out these videos here for more ways to make the most of your money.